When it comes to Pokemon Stadium coming to the Nintendo Switch expansion pack online, I'm actually very excited because it's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. I can remember in my childhood basically playing that game for hours upon hours upon hours. I actually bought the game secondhand, so I never got it in box with the actual transfer pack. So I always wondered what that was and how to use it until I went over to my homie's house. They were twins and they had the transfer pack because they had Pokemon Stadium full box. So I got to know that you could play the game with you could play Pokemon Stadium while playing Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue within the game. There's like an emulator kind of emulation station within the game. As well, with that came the addition of transfer Pokemon. You could transfer your Pokemon to Pokemon Stadium and it's crazy because you get to see them in the full 3D on the big screen, not pixelated or anything like that, and you get to use them to fight the gym leaders. And that's the big problem. To win against the Pokemon Stadium gym leaders, you almost basically need transfer Pokemon. It's one of the biggest things that was added to the game, and it's the reason it's there. They wanted you to have that buy-in, that bundle in, where you go and have Pokemon Stadium and you have the original 3 Pokemon games. You know what I'm saying? One of the 3 or at least. And then you were able to play and transfer the Pokemon. But with the new trailer, it also shows now, again, where it was removed before, it's now added back, what gave so many people hope that we were going to get Pokemon Yellow, Green, Blue, and Red to the Game Boy expansion pass. Transfers will not be viable in this. They have it right there as the disclaimer: no transfer Pokemon. And it's just like, oh, we're back to square one again. Go figure, right? So everything that we thought with Nintendo, them adding the games and the Game Boy system, there's a high possibility and a strong possibility that right now we're not going to be able to get any connectivity between the 2 apps for the game. Maybe they're not going to be able to build it in like that, and maybe they're not trying to at all. So we're gonna have to wait to see if we even get Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green, depending on obviously which region you have the expansion pass in. But as it goes right now, it doesn't seem likely, and that's honestly a big fault for the game. If you can't get the transfer Pokemon and stuff like that, like, yeah, the game's still fun. There's hella mini games. Like one of my favorite games is the sushi one with Lickitung, but it kind of robs the experience as well of being able to have a Pokemon that you raised put into the game, be able to defeat the game completely and almost guaranteed, because it's like a high chance and high possibility you don't beat the game any other way. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about today. That's the glaring problem coming up with Pokemon Stadium and the NSO expansion pass. Like, comment, subscribe. I do these videos all the time. Peace.